YouTube, what's going on? It's CJ the Detail Guy. Just an update on this 83 Oldsmobile Cutlass. The last time I talked about this Cutlass, it was December 31st, 2022. It is now January the 3rd, 2023. And since my last update, he has finally finished in my front fender. Look how close he got that car to my fender. This kind of stuff I'll be having to deal with, y'all. Shops. Boy. He went back over my door. Smoothed the door back out. It's ready to be blocked down now. I guess he get ready to hit my packing tray panel for the back end of my car. But since that last video and the conversation, that has been done, but it's still January 3rd, 2023. He done had my car since March 5th, 2021. So y'all do the math on how I'm feeling. I showed y'all this before on how dirty and filthy he got my car now. Everything was brand new on this car. As you see, everything is now filthy. I don't want to lift my engine compartment up, but it is filthy. But he got that part done, so the front end is pretty much completed. He got to block that down and finish that out. And then the last time we talked, he said he's going to turn it around and start working this back end. Take that bumper off, work that back end. I just got another license plate tray for it there. I brought this over here earlier today. I got another one here. He gonna be able to work this one, clean that one up and put that one on, because this one is cracked. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. Right here, it's cracked. It's cracked over here on this side as well. And it got my air shocks on it right here and right here. So I gotta take that off and put this new one on. He gonna do that when he take this bumper, this lower bumper off, and get ready to work on that. So I brought that to him today. That saves him some time, because he was gonna try to fix that one. I said, nah, I got a whole nother one that you can just put on there. You can just do the body work like you gotta do to this one anyway, and put that one on. So he got that side done. Let me get around to the other side. And he also got the other side of it done as well. But I really don't like how he did this side. So we're going to have a conversation on that. Anybody that understand what I'm talking about will know. You see that hump right there? Where he had to trim my fender? He welded it, but he left this hump right here. So when I put the fender trim back on, it's not gonna go flush right here because of this hump right here. So some kind of way he gonna have to get this smooth back down, because I still got my lip and everything on it all the way around. We didn't cut that off. You know, we just trimmed it forward enough for when the wheel turns, it don't keep clipping this wall. So that's all metal right there. That ain't no Bondo and all that crazy stuff. He of course had to get the fiberglass on it. Or not fiberglass, I don't know what he used. Sand all this down, body work this back good, to get that right. Then he'll be all the way completed with this. But I really just don't like that hump right there. So we're gonna have to figure that out in the midst, because you look down on it, you kind of can see where it's got the hump. You see it? Right there, y'all? Y'all see it? So I ain't really feeling that. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to get that corrected. So, but besides that, ain't too much more been done. It's still sitting. I'm trying to be patient, but y'all know patience runs out. But this is where we at. And this, it's what, about 10 o'clock, January 3rd, 2023, and this is where we at. All right, Shop Chronicles. I don't know what's up with these shops, man. You need to get it together. This ain't cool, especially when you already paid in full. This is CJ the Detail Guy. Just checking in with another video, the Cutlass update. I'm gone. YouTube, what's up? This is CJ the Detail Guy. This back with another video. I'm showing y'all my Cutlass. Today is January 14th, 2023. I try to keep these videos 2 weeks apart, 3 weeks apart, week apart, whatever. But I told y'all I ain't had my car in 2 years. So it's January 2023, the 14th on a Saturday. This is the condition of my car still. Same way it was the last time we spoke about it. Only thing he did different, put a tire on. Nothing else. It's just sitting here. Nothing happening with my car. So much I need to get done with my car, nothing happening with my car. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. And mind you now, our shops are connected, so it's at this point it's just disrespect. Cause y'all know I know everything that's happening. Cars coming by me first. So getting all these cars. And if we go outside, you'll see a lot of the vehicles been pretty much redone and finished. He done all over paint jobs. He's pulled the whole front end apart right here. My car been sitting like this for months, years now. Stuff is getting done, don't get me twisted, because when you're watching the videos, you're gonna see that things are being done. Like, he's a beast when it comes to this stuff. But it's timing, it's just the respect for other people's time. It's the respect for people's money. It's the respect for people's property. That's part of the issue in the non-communication. That's the issue. But y'all see my car. Now he's lining it up properly. He's doing the body work properly. You're not going to see no flaws. As long as he keeps the same energy, you're not going to see any flaws in this paint work, because the body work is going to be so right. Look at them body lines. They straight. They're not chopped up. None of that crazy stuff. It's not no whole bunch of body putty. None of that. Earlier I was telling y'all about my wheel wells. You see how I can still, my lower wheel well is still in there? And that fender is still there for me to put my chrome back on. And that lower portion with the screw is all still there for my wheels. That's, you know, that's the kind of stuff that I was talking about. He does, and he's a beast at it. But the inconsideration for people's time, the inconsideration of people's money, you know what I mean? And we supposed to be boys. So that's the part that's pissing me off. Because it's things I want to do with my car. It's things I need to get done with my car. I got to get the vinyl top put back on. I got to get the engine tuned. I got to change the fuel pump. I got to go back into it. I got to change the front, some of the front suspension. I got to rebuild the console in the middle. I got to finish wiring up everything. I got to finish wiring up some of the motor components, the AC and all that stuff like that. I got a lot I got to do. I got to take this steering column out, put the new steering column, everything in. Like, I got a lot to do to this car, but I can't. I can't seem to get it back from him. So that's wasting a lot of my time. And that's what's pissing me off. So January 14th, 2023. That's where we at. Matter of fact, let me show you the other side. This the other side, y'all. See these body lines? All of that's perfect. Great work. Great work. All the way, y'all. All the way. Great work. Look at the roof. Line straight, everything straight. Look at this. He's doing great work, so I'm trying to be patient, but it's no communication, and it's killing me 2 years later. Look at my T-tops. The header panel. I had that whole thing replaced, welded in and replaced. Look how he even cleaned it all up. Brand new T-tops. Brand new header panel. And all of the moldings and everything that's going to go in here is all brand new. So he's doing a beast of a job. Beast of a job. And even with the doors, look at this. Even with the doors, look at how they line right back. Door shut. You see that? You see that line? Look at that line. Perfect. We're going to have to close this gap up a little bit, but that's going to come from working this fender back, making sure that gap gets closed up like it's supposed to. But besides that, it might be perfectly fine where it is. It's jacked up right now on the stand, so that might be what's causing the little flex. But he's doing a great job. It's just 2 years. It's longer, actually. Watch the video before this. Videos before this. This is 15 years in the making, y'all. I just want my car. This CJ the Detail Guy. I'm gone. YouTube, what's going on? Today is January the 22nd, 2023. Look at my car. Still sitting here. Still sitting here, same stuff. Sitting in the same position. Everything still where it was. Nothing been done. Still just sitting here. The door still got to get sanded down and re-primed again. Still got to finish working the back end. The door, the holes, and everything else. But it's still sitting here. Still haven't done the frame notch yet. Got one wheel back on it. One wheel. But everything else is still exactly the way it was. And I'm just now getting back from New Jersey. And it's still looking exactly the same. It's been weeks now, y'all. Let me show y'all the other side. Listen, y'all. This has been the process from hell. I wouldn't wish this on nobody. My car been with this man, this time, 2 years. The first time he had my car a total, if you take these two and where we at now, 15 years. Look at my car. Still ain't done. Now, don't get me wrong, like I told y'all before, he's done quite a bit of the body work, as you can see. Got it to the point where it needs to be blocked and sanded down. The issue is it has so much overspray on it from being in the shop. He's gonna have to sand my entire car back down and seal it again. Why would you just keep letting it just sit there like that? But this is the woes of trying to do business with some of us black folks that don't take people's earnings serious. It's all about them and what they want to do when they want to do it. Selfishness. The crazy part is we came to blows over this car. Shouldn't be that way. We supposed to be friends. But this is Taylor Restorations. I told y'all before, the man do decent work. But he don't care nothing about your time. He don't care nothing about nothing you got going on. It's all about when I feel like doing it. This man literally told me one time, I got to be in the mood to do the car. Does money got moods? Y'all tell me. Because I paid for everything on this car. Everything with this car has been paid for. Every single dollar this man asked me for on this car, for every single thing we discussed to be done on this car has been paid in full. I owe him nothing. And a lot of y'all to say, oh, well, that's why he ain't doing it, because you didn't pay him all the money. That's probably true too. But who thinks like that? If somebody give you their hard-earned money, you supposed to take care of them, right? At least that's what I do in my business. But this is what I'm dealing with. And like I said, we done came to blows over it. So even me still having it here in his shop is something a lot of people say, man, get your car out of that man's shop. I'm trying to let him do the right thing, y'all. I done a lot for this man. Trying to look out for him and not take it further. But look at me. January 22nd, 2023. We've been dealing with this exact same car since August 2008. It's terrible, ain't it? It's probably my fault. But I was hoping hoping to get everything straight. Hoping 2020 was the year, or 2021 was the year that he did right by me. But obviously, some people you just got to cut off. So I'm just trying to let this situation play itself out and then move on to the next project without him. You know what I'm saying? So that's lesson learned for me with him. Should have learned my lesson years ago, but I was already financially invested. So at this point, I can't do business with him. You know what I mean? We got to dissolve our partnership. The things that I had going on with him, because y'all know what I do in my business. So of course I tried to flow my clients his way, but you know, can't do it. But this is the crazy part. Let me show you this car. I got one of my clients to bring her car. I detailed it out for her real good, but she don't want to get rid of it. It's an older car. So I detailed it for her real good to bring the interior back up. It's an old 2000, I don't even know, Toyota Camry. But it runs good. The interior wasn't ripped to pieces, but it needed a lot of cleaning. So I cleaned it good for her, detailed it good, and she wanted to get it painted. So that's what I do. I suggested him. So it's here, a full paint job. So let me show y'all the paint job. All right, going in the paint booth. So this is the car, y'all. This is my client. Of course, she's been calling, trying to figure out what's going on with the car. Had to let them know, man, don't do my customers like that. So here it is. It's in the booth. This one took about 4 weeks, a month, to get it to this point. But this is the car. You see how it looks? He does a good job. On his own time, when he feel like it. Even though he takes your money, he takes it and does stuff when he wants to and gets an attitude when you flex on him. Y'all already know I don't care nothing about that. You understand? So her car's in the booth. I just finished speaking with her, letting her know the condition of her car. So she should be getting this back top of the week. He got to put her mirrors back on and a few of her emblems on the back and on the front. But the paint job looks excellent. He got some wet sanding and buffing to do to it. You know, get a little bit of the trash out. It ain't much trash. It looks good. It's a clean paint job. A clean paint job. So, but this is what I do. When my clients come to me and they say they looking for certain things, I'm the guy that connects. So he's right here connected to me. That was the point of why I got him to come back here. So we can do that kind of business together like we used to. And that's the wild part about it. That's how business went back in the day. But some people you just can't, you know, you got to cut ties with. And that's what's going to end up happening here. But he does excellent work when he does it. So just is what it is. But like I said, this is what I've been doing. I've been sending the money. I mean, even with my car still sitting over there, I'm still sending the money. Now y'all think about that. You're doing me dirty, but I still come back here to your shop and say, hey, I got some work for you. And look what he doing, the work. So you can't say I ain't doing my part of the deal. I ain't holding up my deal, my end of the deal. Somebody ain't doing somebody right, y'all. And it's a real messed up world, but y'all see it just like I see it. I'm putting money in your pocket constantly, but I ain't had my car in 15 years. I ain't drove that Cutlass. This Cutlass that I'm talking to y'all about right now, that Cutlass right there, mine. I haven't driven that car in 15 years because of him. Do y'all understand how I feel right now? And I'm working on everybody else's Cutlasses and test driving their Cutlasses and old schools and making sure theirs is running good. I ain't drove mine in 15 years. So, well, actually, let me correct myself. I drove it when I was fixing the engine in the car, test driving the engine and making sure that the engine was running right. That was what, 2021? Early part of 2021 when I first got it running. So that was okay. So that was the first time I drove my car in probably 12 years. Because it's 2023 now, I ain't drove my car. Now, when I say drive my car, I'm talking about actually drive my car fully put together, in driving condition, radio playing, sit back seats in, carpet in, everything in my car was right. Now that's been 15 years. I ain't been able to drive my car nowhere. I ain't been able to go to the car shows. I ain't been able to do nothing. Nothing in 15 years. But I'm putting money in your pocket. Y'all see this? This is proof right here. I'm still putting money in your pocket to make sure you and your family good. But later for you, that's how he do me. But you got a shop full of cars. Full of cars. You work all of them cars. And even outside. You work all them cars before you work the dude car who's actually putting money in your pocket. And looking out for you and doing things for you to make sure you comfortable. It's crazy. But that's the world we live in, y'all. So what you gonna do? YouTube, just get you a good painter. Somebody that got integrity. Somebody that understands every dollar a person makes is just as important as every dollar that you make. Treat their money like you would want somebody to treat yours. Treat their cars the way you would want them to treat yours. Do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. But look how I'm sitting here. And like I said, my man is in worse condition. He in way worse condition than my car. So he gonna be here for a while. He's mad because it's been 3 years with his car. Not 3 years, he got here right before my car got here. My car got here in March of 2021. His car came a couple months before my car came. So y'all see how that's looking. That ain't a storage field. But some people just don't care. But hopefully, I'll have my car soon. I mean, like I said, we got into a little altercation, he and I, over this car, physical altercation over this car. And hopefully some things was realized in that situation, and that I'll be getting my car soon, painted, done right. Hopefully. I don't want to take it no further, but y'all know, just like I know, everything comes to an end. Patience ends. And like I said, the altercation, my patience was thin and was done, and I just wasn't taking disrespect. So, he said he still was going to do the whip. Even though everything just happened, he still was going to do it, get everything together, get me straight. But y'all see, I'm still sitting here. Same condition, right? But this CJ with another update on the 83 O's. It's a sad one, but it's an update. Just letting y'all see where I'm at. I'm gone. Yo, what's up, y'all? This CJ back with another one, little update on the 83 O's. Came here to check on my car. Of course, it's still sitting in the same position, but I wanted to run it. I hadn't started it in probably a year or so. Got it running, but I got a little problem. It's leaking right here at the fitting, so I changed it and it's still leaking. So I'm gonna have to change that whole line. But meanwhile, I just put that rag there to catch the drips. But it's still running good. I had to put my battery in. I don't leave my battery here, so I had to put my battery in to get it running. But it's still running pretty good. Today is February 14th, 2023. And as you can see, my car's still sitting in the same spot. Door up against the thing there. We just put my tire on and put it back down on the ground. But besides that, nothing's been done. Look at my motor bay. Not looking good. I had to clean this up thoroughly. But like I said, I had to change the fuel rail line. I'm gonna have to order some fuel rail fittings for this one. For some reason, on this side, that fitting there, right there, leaking. So I'm gonna have to change that. I ain't really feeling that, so I have to change that out. I gotta change out my, maybe you can see it a little bit back there. I gotta change out my fuel regulator. It's leaking a little bit. It's holding the proper pressure. You can't really see it because, like I said, it's sitting in this paint shop so long, everything got overspray on it. So, but it's running. It's running like it's supposed to. Still, I ain't got no issues with that. But little things, man. My motor was brand new when I brought it in here. But y'all see how it's looking now. He told me it was gonna be ready by the end of the month. It's February 14th. My question is, when he gonna get started? Still gotta touch up this part here on both sides, on my trunk and my door. He still gotta block my door, get my door right. He gotta reblock the whole car. He gotta touch this area up here. I got a little rust spot here. He gotta fix that. He gotta put all my studs back in on my quarter top like these. You got to put all them back in, and like I said, block down the whole car again before paint. So still got quite a bit to go to get it right. So other than that, I mean, she running fine. Y'all hear it? You can hear it good. She running good. I just need him to go ahead and get everything else done so I can get my car back and go ahead on and get stuff straight as far as the engine and everything else, so I can get my car right. But it's coming along. It's coming along, y'all. Hopefully, but like I said, it's February 14th. It's about 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. I'm in here working on it, trying to get it together, get this fuel rail stuff together, but it's still leaking. I don't know what that's about, but I'll figure that out later. Because he ain't really got to crank it up for nothing. If he need to move it, he can just push it. Because I'm not leaving my battery in here. That's what I did the last time I left my battery in here. And he kept starting it, not starting it. He'll leave it sitting in here, then he put it on the charger, and he just kept on trying to charge it over and over and over again, and end up burning the cell up in the big Optima, the blue cap Optima battery. This time I went with that big boy Marine 31 series battery, so that stays in my shop, so I keep that battery right. But I'm just waiting now to get my car back, man, so I can get everything else together, because this is irritating. Just sitting here in my car, just sitting here, collecting all the body shop dust. And the last time I came in here, every time y'all see these videos, make sure y'all paying attention to all the different cars. All the cars are different. If I go outside to show you, the only one that ain't different is this one. And that one on the end down there. Those two new. All this right here new. All those new. He even got a Hummer over there. Car just came in here yesterday. It's already in the paint booth. A van. About to spray the whole joker. This car new. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy what I got to go through to get my car. But like I said, when I get it back this time, that's the end of that relationship. I'm not dealing with that no more. I already got some folks that's on the up and up already that, I feel like I'll be able to trust. Look at that. He painted that, but you can't tell. It's got so much overspray and dust on it. You don't know what's up with it. Look at it. Rough. It feel rough. You're going to have to redo this. Look at it. Y'all saw when that got done. Look at it now. Well, these body shops, then they don't care about your stuff. You know what I mean? That's the crazy part. So I'm going to have to just, when I get it back, figure out how to get all this cleaned off and get my joke. I might have to pull half the engine back apart, clean and paint some stuff to even try. Because look at my fender wells. That stuff was all black. Look at that joint. Terrible. Front core support, everything was painted black. Nice. Don't look like it now. Just dusted out. So, anyway, it's Shop Chronicles. It's February 14th, 2023. And I'm still sitting the same way. No changes. You know what I'm saying? A little bit been done. Well, I think before, a couple months ago, I told y'all he was working the sides on both sides. So he got both of them worked and sanded down. But from there, he ain't done nothing else. Just put the wheels back on and sat it back on the ground. So she's still just sitting here, just collecting more and more shop dust. So eventually it'll work itself out. But meanwhile, this is where I'm at right now, y'all. Chronicles of the shops. And again, like I said, this CJ the Detail Guy just was giving y'all a little update on that hole. So, all right. Talk to y'all later. Gone. YouTube, what's going on? It's CJ the Detail Guy, just back with another video. I'm in here checking on my 83 Oldsmobile Cutlass. Today is Sunday, February the 26th, I believe. I was told, and I ain't walked over there yet, but I was told that my car was going to be ready by the end of this month, which Monday, I believe, Tuesday is the last day of the month. So obviously I don't think that's going to happen. Again, you see a lot of new cars getting worked. A lot of new cars getting worked. But let's walk over here, check my car, see where I'm at. We're going to see this together. Sitting in the same spot. Sitting exactly the same. Ain't nothing been done. February 26th. And look at my door just sitting there. 2023. Sitting in the same spot, yo. My door being used as a cup holder. You see all the cup holder spots. The car just sitting there. Just sitting there. Nothing done. Now I'm in here today because now with the car sitting in here so long, I'm having issues with my starter button. And what I'm finding out is everything got so much dust and stuff in it. It's kind of fooling with the connections. So I'm in here today to try to clean out the connections and get it started. Look at my paint, what's left of my paint. I don't know what's up with my clear. I bought $1,500 kit of paint down to that. 2 whole boxes down to that. Things I'm dealing with, y'all. I don't know if my stuff been used or misplaced or what, but look at me, y'all. Just sitting here. That's the problem. A lot of wasted time. It's freaking 2023. This car been with this man since 2021. Look how I was just sitting here. Nothing getting done. I just keep showing y'all the same thing over and over and over again. Nothing getting done. But yo, this is an active shop. I told y'all every time I come, I want y'all to see the different cars that's in here. All of these cars. Those cars over there have been sitting there. But these are new. Those are new. Those are new. This car right here, it looks like it's been sitting here, but it's a whole different car. Had front end work needed to be done to it too. So this car different. The Hummer, he working on that slowly. I guess the dude ain't come with all the money like he said. So he working on that slow. He done got it all sanded down. I think that truck be having some power issues for starting and stuff like that. So he working this truck slow. But this is another vehicle. I think he done got, look at that. Rear end collision on that. These 2 cars been here. This car been here, but you see how he got this joker covered up? He taking care of this one. This joker needed a whole roof in this bad boy. He got him covered up nice. Whole car need paint. But he got him covered. I'm sitting over there wide open. Every bit of overspray just landing on my car. He got his car, personal car, covered up. The rest of these cars need to get work done. So, but mine sitting over there uncovered. So I'm getting all the overspray, everything. But let's look what's in the booth. Yeah, another one in the booth. Getting worked. Like I said, all these cars done came after my car. My car been just on pause for a minute. But he getting all these cars, they coming and they going, bro. Look at this. Coming and they going. He getting stuff done. But he ain't getting me done. Getting custom built offices. You know what I'm saying? He just had a brand new, had the guys come and build the office up for him. That looked good. A lot of stuff more stuff been done to this booth, but one thing that can't get done is my car. My car can't get done. I don't know what it is, yo. I ask him all the time, I say, man, we got a problem, we got beef, you know what I'm saying? I know we had our little squabble. That went on, but, you know, we talked that out like men should do. Instead of picking up guns and doing all that crazy stuff, we talked it out, you know what I mean? But then you get right back to doing the exact same thing that you told me when we talked that you weren't going to do. Not keeping your word. And I'm still sitting here. It's February the 26th, 2023. I'm pissed. Man, we just had 80-degree days. I'm riding around, working, doing what I do. I see dudes pulling their cutlasses out, they old schools out, they rolling. I'm in the shop working on people's old schools, getting their stuff ready for days like that. Then I can't ride. Look at me. This how I look. So now I'm getting more issues because it's been sitting here so long. Now I'm getting more issues that I got to deal with. And it's just pissing me off. So it's like, what can I do? What can I do? Hopefully, you know, hopefully something gonna wake them up and get things going. But still got too much to do. He got to block my whole car down again. He still got to do my frame notches. He still got a little bit of welding he still got to do in different little spots. I mean, he still got, I mean, if he actually got to really working on my car, he'll have this car ready in a couple days, be honest with you. Just take a whole day, the same way I see him, and the crazy thing is I see him. He'll take a whole day and work on one of these cars, just one of them, to get it out that day. My car don't really have that much more left to it. So if he took one day and focused on getting that last little bit of stuff done and prep it for the paint, he'll have me in and out in a couple days, yo, from where we at right now. But he won't do it. It's too much like right for him, you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. So therefore, I done went and started building a whole nother car. Y'all know how that is. And like I said, that car probably going to be ready before this car will be, but we'll see. Because like I said, once I get this car back, man, I got so much cleanup to do on this car to get to the issues that I now have because it's been sitting in this man's shops for so long. So this is what it is. February 26th. I believe. February 26th, February 27th, one of them days, 2023. 83 T-Top Oldsmobile Cutlass. Update. This CJ Detail Guy. I'm gone.